Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cherish, and I'm here to cherish your life. Yes, it's been a while, and with everything going on in our country right now, in my state personally, I feel like it wasn't the right time to post a video. And I got really busy, but I just wanted to say, make sure you guys support the Black community at this time. We're all in this together. We cannot do this on our own. Please, if you don't protest, donate. If you can't donate, sign petitions, post on social media, stand up for what's right. In the upcoming election, vote. We need a change. We can't get a change if we do not vote. So please, vote in the upcoming election, and just overall be a better human being. Be kind. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. Treat everyone with respect, period. But I'm done talking. It's time to get into today's video. Let's go. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys my favorite books this year, previous year, and my favorite books I've been reading over quarantine. Here we go. Let me go put on my glasses because Lord knows I can't see to read these books. Okay, so book number one is This Is Not a Fashion Story by Danielle Bernstein. I recently read this like a few weeks ago, but before I get into how I felt about this book, I'm gonna briefly read the description. So here we go. Danielle Bernstein spent her youth shopping at discount department stores, getting boozy in suburban backyards, and proposing marriage to every boy she met. By age 19, she was a college dropout with 3 roommates and only 6 months to prove that her burgeoning blog could become a full-blown career, or else board a one-way train back to her mom's house. Flash forward 10 years, Danielle is more than a famed influencer with over 2 million followers. She has a string of success, business under her belt. Despite these, Danielle has never been your typical play-by-the-rules fashionista. She disrupted the fashion industry using her own playbook, one that she's finally ready to share with you, her readers. This is not a fashion story. It's a down-and-dirty tale of how a teenager became one of the biggest names in fashion. It's a story that proves success isn't about a college degree or who your parents are. It's about a story about trusting your gut, knowing when to take risks, and fighting to get what you want in life, love, and business. But above all, it's a story of a young girl forging her way in the concrete jungle that is New York City, and how you can too. So, this is not the typical fashion story that I'm used to reading, but I really liked it. I give it a 10 out of 10. She was very raw, shared a lot, and I really enjoyed it. And this will be a good book for any upcoming fashion designers, fashion majors, anyone who loves fashion. It says this is not a fashion story, but that is the basis of the book. So I recommend it. Very good. Next book, When Life Gives You Lululemons. This is by Laura Westberger. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the description says, welcome to Greenwich, Connecticut, where the lawns and the women are perfectly manicured, the Tito's and sodas are extra strong, and everyone has something to say about the infamous new neighbor. Let's be clear. Emily Charlton does not do the suburbs. After leaving Miranda Presley, she's been working in Hollywood as an image consultant to the stars, but recently Emily's lost a few clients. She's hopeless with social media. The new guard is nipping at her heels. She needs a big opportunity. She needs it now. When Carolina Hartwell, a gorgeous former supermodel, is arrested for a DUI, her fall from grace is merciless. Her sinner husband leaves her. Her Beltway friends disappear, and the tabloids pounce. In Carolina, Emily finds her comeback opportunity, but she quickly learns Greenwich is a world apart. That is, this comeback needs a team approach. So it is that Emily, this Gorham, Carolina, their mutual friend Miriam, a proper attorney turned stay-at-home suburban mom, band together not only to navigate the social landmines of the suburban Greenwich, but win back the hearts of the American public. Along the way, an indispensable ally emerges in one Miranda Presley with her signature wit, Lauren Westberger's opposite, and a Lauren book into a sexy, over-the-top world, and proves its style and substance together that gets the job done. I really like this book. For all you The Devil Wears Prada lovers, it's based on that movie with a different approach. I really enjoyed it. It's not really a book about fashion, but it was really good, very interesting, had a lot of drama. Highly recommend. I read this the summer before last, so I don't quite remember it that well, so I'm going to give it like an 8 out of 10 because I just don't remember it, but I know that I loved it. Okay, next we have More Than Enough by Elaine Welteroth. This book, you guys have seen me mention this book before. I love this book. I'm going to read the description for you guys. By age 30, Elaine Welteroth had climbed the ranks of media and fashion, shattering ceilings along the way. When she became the youngest and only the second black editor-in-chief in Condé Nast history, Welteroth helped infuse Teen Vogue with social consciousness, amplifying youth voices on key issues and proving there was more to the selfie generation. Yet, as a young boss and the only black woman in the room, she faced the unspoken consequences of being a barrier breaker across so many intersections. Throughout her life and career, Welteroth has had to contend with the notion that she wasn't enough. As a young girl, not pretty enough, not smart enough. As a mixed-race person, not black enough, not white enough. As a professional, not old enough, not fashion enough. But now she's had enough of the world telling women they are not enough. In her riveting and timely debut, the groundbreaking journalist unpacks profound lessons on love, from forging her own path as the determined child of an unlikely interracial marriage in small-town California to finding her voice on the front lines of a modern movement. Welteroth goes beyond the headlines and highlight reels to offer an honest portrait of what success really looks like for a leader who lives with what Shonda Rhimes calls an FOD, first only different, brimming with vulnerability, humor, and hard-earned wisdom. More Than Enough is fittingly much more than a memoir. It's a moving affirmation for anyone who's ever faced fear and persevered. I can't say that word, but y'all know what I mean. Anyway, y'all already know I love this book. 10 out of 10. I gotta find my favorite quote in this, but this book hit home, and as someone who wants to enter the fashion world, it was a wake-up call, and it was reality, and especially as a black woman entering the fashion world, I feel like I could really relate to this book. And I love Elaine Welteroth. I follow her on Instagram. I like all her pics. Hopefully I can meet her one day. I found it. Y'all, I'm about to read this real quick for y'all. Nothing good can grow if you don't nourish your own soul. It's right here, plain as day. This is something y'all need to live by. It basically means that, like, you're not willing to work for it, then ain't nothing will come out of it. Or if somebody in your life ain't ready to grow with you, cut that weed off and keep going. Period. Last but not least is Again But Better by Christine Lucia. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This book I read, can't remember when I read this, but I know it was this year. I don't know if it's over the summer or over winter break, but I really like this book. Shane has been doing college all wrong. Pre-med, stellar grades, and happy parents. Sounds ideal, but Shane's made 0 friends, goes home every weekend, romance, what's that? Her life has been dorm, dining hall, class, repeat. Time's tickling and she needs to change. There's nothing like moving to a new country to really mix things up. Shane signs up for a semester abroad in London. She's going to right all her college mistakes, make friends, pursue boys, and find adventure. Easier said than done. She is soon faced with the complicated realities of living outside her bubble, and when self-doubt sneaks in, her new life starts to fall apart. Shane comes to find that with the right amount of courage and determination, one can conquer anything. Throw in some fate and touch of magic, the possibilities are endless. Really good. It switches back and forth between characters, so you get both viewpoints. It's just really good, and I highly recommend this. This is one of my favorite books. I'm definitely giving that 10 out of 10. This is not a fashion story. When life gives you Lululemons, More Than Enough, and Again But Better. I'm reading 31 CEOs who mean business, girls who run the world. Right now, I really like it. I mean, it's taking me time to get through it because it's thick. But you guys can see it's thick. But it basically highlights CEOs that are women, and it gives information about their business, how they started it, their trials, and how they overcame them. And basically, it's just an overview of their journey, and they give you advice and tips for opening your business. And then the next one I'm reading is the Fashion Designer Survival Guide, and this is basically an outlook on how to start and run your own fashion business. I just started this. I like it so far. It's been informative. It gives you a lot of different quotes from famous fashion designers today. I'm gonna read one that I highlight. Jane Coe of Nevern Kit. It's a jewelry business. I don't know who that is, but I really liked her quote. She said, "Be passionate and have a vision that you stick to. Always be humble, and fashion success can be short-lived." That's a wrap on today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I post. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social media, on Instagram, and make sure you guys stay tuned for my next video. It's going to be a good one. I'm very informative. I'm going to be showing you guys how to shop Black-owned businesses and the ones that I'm really loving right now. And just make sure you guys stay tuned for that because I'm really excited for it and it's going to be a banger. So that's it for today's video. Bye.